nearly 32 years, Ron Turner has hauled away trash, leftovers, and who knows what in my Chicago suburb.
I leave the house at 3:30 in the morning. I get to work by 4:30 and start the route at 5 o'clock. It is a hard job, but in all due respect, it's not really that hard. You know, it's how you want to make things. If you're willing to work hard and enjoy it, and that's one of the reasons why I've stuck around, because I like the job, I like the people.
Ron makes trash pickup day an extra special day for his customers.
Everybody you talk to that has lived in Winnetka and that lives here is so happy with the kind of service they get from the entire staff that does garbage collection here. Ron is an amazing guy. He loves what he does. He loves his job. He would ring the doorbell and say, "Mrs. Holland, you know, where are your cans?" And I'd say, "Oh, I forgot, you know, today."
Ron knows that a lot of people wouldn't want his job.
Gosh, I was never up close. Like,
Yeah.
Some people would say it's gross.
Yeah.
Things on his home front are far from easy.
Well, I went through a divorce. You know, I raised my daughter from the time she was a year and a half to 18.
The last few years, Ron took care of both of his parents as each of them fought cancer.
She had to sleep on the couch in the living room, so I basically slept on the chair in the living room with her. While she was there, I'd pay attention to her and listen to Dad as well. Since she died September 14th, 2015, which broke Dad's heart because it was his, 55 years married to my mom. And he passed away February 6th of this year, 2017. I think the hardest day I ever had was watching my dad die.
So on top of a back-breaking job and 2.5 hours of commuting each day, how do you think Ron spends his free time?
Right there, follow.
In 54-year-old Ron Turner's world, you volunteer coach.
He helps the kids out, he introduces himself to the family, and then explains the program. And he does it all for nothing. He does it for the love of the kids and for what the kids can get out of the program.
I think he's a good coach because, if he didn't coach me, I probably wouldn't be here today.
You sometimes hear things going on in his life from somebody else when he's had an injury, when he's had family issues, when he's had whatever. He's not one that's going to complain about it. He'll come in here and then still ask what else he can do to help.
My mom told me back years ago that you may be having a bad day, but somebody may be having a worse day than what you're having, so always think positive,
So what's Ron's greatest joy?
I have enjoyed being a father all my life, and I enjoy being a grandfather. I have a 2.5-year-old granddaughter who's the love of my life. I wish I could have had more kids, but it just never happened.
And his greatest goal?
I've never been overseas. I've never seen, any other country. I've always been in just a couple states here, so I always wanted to go to Germany and Italy.
And as far as countries go, what about his country? Any thoughts these days?
I worry that too many people just feel that it's just too easy to just live off the government and just want to just stay home. They just don't want to understand that it takes effort to work. There's a lot of people that just say, well, I can make more money sitting at home collecting from the government. Are you serious? There's real jobs out there that you could actually work hard and, make something of yourself. I think positive in life, and always thank the man above for giving me every day of life to breathe.
Julie Peterson, Winnetka, Illinois.